What team does Lonzo not fit on?
with the bucket.
Create shots for the other guys. That's what Lonzo does best. He'll speed up the game. You know what the Knicks' problem is? They don't get easy baskets. They don't get easy layups. There's no guard in this league, point guard, whose basketball IQ is higher than Lonzo Ball. The IQ of Lonzo Ball is off the
good, YouTube, man. Welcome back to another episode of Self Check. Been watching, you know them.
I'm T, man. What's good with you?
I got T with me. You got anything to add before we get started? No. Before we get started, man, we appreciate y'all clicking on this video, man. It shows us that you like what we got going on over here, man. We appreciate the love. Let's go on and jump into this one, right? So free agency coming out, right? It's a lot of this free agency pool isn't too crazy. Obviously, you got the big fish, Kawhi, and you just kind of got other people who, you know what I'm saying, you would like on your team who could really help you probably win the championship, right?
Right.
So right now, right, I want to highlight Lonzo, right? Because earlier, but off camera, we was talking about the Pelicans, right? Mm-hmm. And do him, Zion, and B.I. kind of mesh together? Is it really, you know, Stan? I think it's more Stan because I've heard things about Stan from his days with Orlando. But do you think it's best for Lonzo to leave? Because I just want to highlight Lonzo, right? This is all about Lonzo. Mm-hmm. Do you think it's best for Lonzo to leave New Orleans? Or should he try to make it work with B.I. and Zion or what? Or if he does leave, what team do you think can really use though? I've heard Knicks, I've heard Bulls.
No. Those teams already have a handful of guards. No, you said Knicks. I thought you said Hornet. But Knicks, no. Need more scorers. Bulls, no. They need more scorers. Go to a team where they have scorers, but all the scorers kind of have the ball in their hand too much, so where they can also play off ball. He need to go to a team like
Let me throw this team out there. Boston. You got JB and JT. You get rid of Kemba. Boston, they gonna have some money because they got free agents coming up.
Okay.
They could let Evan Fournier walk. Hey, bro, we not giving you nothing. We trying to get Zion over here, right? I mean, not Zion. We're trying to get Zoe over here, right? He's going to be a lot more healthier than Kemba. As we've seen towards the end of the season, Zoe was hitting his three. So if he can bring that along with his playmaking and with his defense, and you can keep JB and Jalen healthy, why wouldn't you try to put them with that?
Look at this though. What about Utah? If you think about it, Mike Conley is getting
yes, he's getting older.
He injury prone now. He injured every other week. Lonzo, like you said, is now being able to shoot the ball, and he can play defense, and he can control the ball. I mean, you know, he's a good facilitator. So you got all these players who can shoot the ball well, and they all move good without the ball.
That sounds all good. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know too many free agents that's going to Utah.
You're right.
Mike Conley's getting old, right? Okay, so your backcourt is Mike Conley and Donovan. Mm-hmm. Donovan 24, Mike Conley like 34. That's a backcourt going forward. That ain't gonna be together for long.
It's not gonna last.
Phoenix. Book about 24, 25. Chris Paul about to be 36. That's not you might get maybe a year, maybe two more years out of Chris.
If no injury, knock on wood, don't come.
So what's your plan after that?
That would be a good place too. That's what I'm saying. They just need a play. He needs to be set at a place where he can not be. They don't really rely on you to score much.
And also, Mike Conley and Chris are both free agents. So Lonzo really could go to there, and they could just say, "Hey, man, you know, y'all kind of getting kind of old. Yeah, we had a good run this year, but it probably won't happen. But just food for thought.
It could, but I don't know. That is a good team too. Phoenix, Utah, Boston. They do need a guard, but something else too. It's more than I feel like I don't know what they really a big.
Now we spoke about this in a different episode, right? Mm-hmm. About trading, you know what I'm saying, Kemba and Tristan, right? Mm-hmm. If I can sign Lonzo, right? Kemba, Tristan, y'all gone. I need a better big. So now I got Zoe, I got Marcus, I got JB, I got JT. If I can get another big, cool. Right. Let Evan Fournier go. Let's see if I can bring somebody else in. So Boston, they roster could look right if they make all the right moves.
Okay. Miami?
Goran
getting old.
Goran Dragic, he is another player who was a free agent this summer.
See? And they fit well. They got shooters. They just need somebody to... With Lonzo being able to shoot better, hopefully next season he even gets like better shooting the ball. And you put him out there, and you got shooters like Duncan and Hero. Hopefully Hero get back in his rhythm, back to his norm. They could be something. Clippers are good. I don't know.
I don't. I still think they need a point guard. Even though they brought in Rondo, I think for chemistry purposes, they stick with the same starting five because Rondo hasn't been with the team all year, and you don't want to ask Rondo in the playoffs where you ain't got too much room to make mistakes to kind of learn how PG like where the ball at, how Kawhi like where the ball at. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of just let Rondo run with the bench and just let him work his magic with the bench. But if you bring in Zoe from the jump, Rondo getting old too. Why wouldn't you want to bring in Zoe? Over the summer, had a whole summer to kind of learn how Kawhi and PG want to play. If Kawhi decides to stay this summer with the Clippers, he can go. I can see him fitting with the Clippers as well.
Pick and roll situation. Lonzo got vision. He came into the league. He had vision. He has vision. So I think that any of these teams he could play a good role in. I think that he could hold his own. And like I said, if his shooting get even, like if he work on that this summer or whatever the case may be, and it get even better, Lonzo will become dangerous. So
out of all the teams that we kind of went over, Lonzo's best fit will probably be on what team if he leaves the Pelicans?
Phoenix or Utah?
I'm gonna roll with the Boston situation. So I think Boston, if they, like I said, if Boston make the right moves, I can see Boston really having a good roster next year, especially if they bring in Zoe.
I'm sticking with Utah. That's my number one.
Hey, man, we just kind of want to have a little fun, man, on this one, man. Free agency coming up. It's going to be interesting to see where players go. Again, this has been another episode of Self Check. We appreciate you rocking out with us. If you've been watching these videos and you like what we got going on over here, like, comment, subscribe, do all that. It lets us know that you like what we got going on. I'm E.
I'm T, man.
I got T with me. We appreciate you rocking out with us. We're going to catch you on the next one.
Peace.